Hey gang, Diana here. I'm just going to do a little, I guess mining would be a good word to put to it today with my, with some old journals. I'm just going to go through them a little bit and get some, see if I can get inspired. Genius is more often found in a cracked pot than in a whole one. Very unfortunately, I almost never put the year. This is kind of old, I can tell. Yeah, '09. '09, there we go. So, and this is a moleskin, I think. Ooh, some of these flowers. I've been thinking about these flowers for years and years. Self-portraits in this one. Moon pie. That's kind of funny. A lot of watercolor. This is one of those moleskin watercolor journals that are landscape oriented. Think, don't think. Wonder what that meant. I don't like to, I mean, I do think a lot, but I try not to think too much when I'm doing my art journal. That's a sad face. Okay, so if you have a bunch of journals, it's a good idea to go through them. I'm going to work on those flowers, I think. I'm just taking a break from, I'm doing this class for Curious, a card making class. No, I'm working on this class for Curious right now, and I'm pretty much getting there, about 3/4 of the way through. And a lot of techniques. Gesso, stitching, sparkles. And it's a great deal of fun, actually. So that's what I'm mostly working on now. Own no rules. Shepherd's pie to Shinto. Abracadabra to Zephyr. I wonder if I was asleep if I was sleep writing. Oh, I see. That was in the shepherd's pie to Shinto. That's kind of funny. There's an idea right there. This is from 2009 as well. I love this technique of gesso, oil pastel, or gelatos. They're called gelatos. And smushing, and then drawing. That's a fun technique. And then this looks like gesso, oil pastel, gesso, all writing with a sharp instrument. That's 2009, so what was that, 7 years? Oh, look. Obama was on the brink, on the brim, on the cusp. There's a poem in here. Oh, there's a poem in here. It's, oh, wow. It's Elizabeth Alexander's inaugural poem. Praise Song for the Day from Obama's inaugural speech. Oh, there's my little critic, Stewie. Who defines my life? This guy? Really? Oh, how funny that is. I've come to love Stewie. I know you probably think I'm crazy for loving my critic, but he's kind of a sympathetic character. Obviously, much abused moleskin. And this was one of those heavy moleskin papers. And you can really see there's a difference in the paper between then and now. So I'm thinking, since I'm on this little afternoon break and I just need to kind of get my mojo back, of dipping into this journal again. This is, I think it's called a Global Arts Journal. I use this Molotow graphic art masking liquid pen to draw these chiming bells, and while I was waiting for that to dry, I just cut up some origami paper. I'm just going to grab some paints, and I think I'll make the bells yellow. So these dry pretty quick. I just started playing with them maybe a couple months ago. I haven't had time to play too much with them, but enough to know that they work really well, and they're a really convenient form of liquid masking if you like to use that. There's lots of different forms of that. What color should I make the background? I'm gonna have these white lines, so I think I'll make it pretty dark, because then those lines will. This is probably not the best idea to let those touch, but I'm gonna get it pretty dark. This is all dry now. Everything is dry now, and to get that masking fluid off, you just use I forget, what is this thing called? We used to call it a rubber cement pickup, but I don't know if that's actually the name. And that works pretty good, that Molotow. But of course you can use any kind of masking fluid or this. I just really love how convenient that product is. And so I'll just erase that. Erase the gummies. And it's thinner. It's not as easy to get off with your finger as the regular stuff used to be, but you know, whatever. It works. It's nice and easy to put on. So I was going to put the origami chiming bells over there, but clearly that's too busy for origami. So I thought I'll put them there and then maybe just draw in some legs there, or stems, and maybe draw in some detail later. I thought I'd get some ledger paper and use ledger paper to do some collage there. So that's my little bit of journaling for today. I think that's it. Okay, back to work with me. Comment down below, like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Bye, everybody.